Shotgun. No wonder I smell like manure. Just a pudgy, ugly food connoisseur. Just a fat boy gluttonous buffet. Fuck a bitch, high calorie cocktail, hella blunts to hit. Barbecue sushi, deep fried margarine, ceviche, salsa, stains on my cardigan. The darker the bonbon, the better. Microwave bowl of provolone and cheddar. Pepper smoked salmon mixed with the cheese whiz. A1 in the alphabet soup spelled Jesus. Beaver ball sweat in my supper. And pour chitlin gravy on my deep fried butter. No wonder I smell like manure. Just a pudgy, ugly food connoisseur. Just a fat boy gluttonous buffet. Fuck a bitch, high calorie cocktail, hella blunts to hit. I'm fat, I stank, I'm overweight. I want chicken fried pork, loaf and steak. I ache and pain for bread and pasta. A poster boy, why all dread, no rasta. But highly I, cirlce, the first he. Keep me well guarded, all I know, grace and mercy. But I still crave turkey, spuds and cat soup, local brew. Heavy hash, little sleeping fat poop. I found foul ways to live and chose those. But now I realize that's only wise for locos. Give me Cocoa Puffs and several Hot Pockets. Damn, it feels good to know Cha-Cha watching. No wonder I smell like manure. Just a pudgy, ugly food connoisseur. Just a fat boy gluttonous buffet. Fuck a bitch, high calorie cocktail, hella blunts to hit. So now, you know, I've been in the trenches. We can move on from here.
Daddy, why do you pick me up? Daddy, why do you pick me up? Daddy, why do you pick me up? Daddy, why do you pick me up?
Tastes so good, hurts so bad. Beer batter beaver with the teriyaki rat. Siamese cat go good with the duck sauce. Gluttonous it up until your arteries cut off. Do what you're taught, never think for yourself. Even if it endangers home and your health. It's the cannabis, not the cannibal lifestyle. You need plants and not just once in a while. If carnivore, we be born with fangs. And don't point to your canines, that's insane. Go ahead, man, run up on a living cow. And sink those canines in her like right now. Bite down, get you a nice bar of beef. Blood and pus all up in your teeth. Kinda creepy to me, but go ahead though. I'll be here quarterbacking like Drew Bledsoe.
Daddy, why do you pick me up? Daddy, why do you pick me up? Daddy, why do you pick me up? Daddy, why do you pick me up?
Same reason Double K Clan hates Negroes. The same reason why people eat animals. They were taught that by those who were taught that. Satan sucker punched us, now it's time we sock back. Hot that in your pipe while I go through the motions. Eating dead bodies, man, that's gross and atrocious. Why do that still? It is not necessary. In fact, it's counterproductive to legendary. Legendary douchebag maybe, and that's now. How many souls sent home for the body of cows? How many minds terminated for the body of pigs? No other species lives ungodly as this. For the body of chickens, we massacre heavy. No wonder why people live their life so deadly. I'm ready for you to be done with eating animals. I'm sure they would like that too, okay, cannibals?
Daddy, why do you pick me up? Daddy, why do you pick me up? Daddy, why do you pick me up? Daddy, why do you pick me up?
I strongly believe that we as a species are far below par. I think it's time to, step our game up, as they say. From this little old whatever it is, to a culture of elegance. Know what I mean? Let's go. Culture and elegance, time to raise the bar up. No animal for zookeep, no animal for farmer. Animal belongs in its natural habitat. Natural, why do we laugh at that? Matter of fact, most will fight tooth and nail. They rather eat the food that ruins your health. Can't help yourself when your leaders hate life. Do every possible thing to make strife. Do every possible thing to keep control. Long as you and your neighbor foe, we don't grow. They push cupidity in for stupidity, only to revise your lucidity. And now we willingly multiply division, yet wonder why we have gross conditions. Josh will not, ours shall be done. If not one with that, then we have none. Culture of elegance, oh so intelligent to know your own relevance and upgrade self. Cause these vultures are militant, they rob you of innocence. Wise up and tell them to go f*** theyselves. Culture and elegance beautify the ugly. Only sure way that all your surveys are lovely. What we need so many unnecessaries for. Our burden's way too obtuse, why carry more? We share the floor of this plane with multiple species, but for cheesy, we are the only ones greedy. So take it easy, compa, por favor, or karma will make you one with the floor. Soar with the eagles or grovel with the turkeys, but refer to November's favorite Thursday. Worst case scenario, we live that now. Babylon rides the beast and she won't back down. As crowns get placed upon the heads of evil, we continue to lose crowds of people. Do more than peephole, open the door and venture out. Your bravery settles the score. Culture of elegance, oh so intelligent to know your own relevance and upgrade self. Cause these vultures are militant, they rob you of innocence. Wise up and tell them to go f*** themselves. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just, you gotta, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I suggest you be wiser with your daily. Jogging, incomplete circle of life. Baby, Dummy see, dummy do, dummy down the populace. Hidden in plain sight, couldn't be more obvious. Androgynous and obese, alpha male omega 3. Worship our belief in God, but ruin what he made for we. Skate people brutally, this nonsense has to stop. Can't claim cowboy dressed like an astronaut. Apricots modified, tomatoes had different genes. Alameda stray clone, the rich leader sickening. Devil pickany, but we go fall hook, line, and sinker. Scared because we know they massacre the free thinkers. Celebrate the drinkers, enable the druggies. Feed you meat ugly till you're back rockin' huggies. We need love and life, we choose death and hatred. This incomplete circle of life, I can't take it. Basic rights to all earthlings, period. Until then, humanity reigns inferior. Yup, let's put Fido on the plate. Shih Tzu salad with the pit bull steak. Take the goldfish out the bowl and deep fry. Tell your child about the circle life when she cries. Seems like an incomplete circle to me though. For the most part, nobody kills us for meat, bro. To each their own. But wait, we share planets. Hold up, let's try to justify scanning. Dummy see, dummy do, dummy down to 85. Why civilize when you wanna live the crazy life? Major tribe cracking under this firmament. Even for your basic needs, there is a tournament. Burn a big amount of marijuana just to cope. For a burger with cheese, we rape and cutthroat. Poor, not so little, low, innocent heifer. We like to eat you, so you are not special. But let me kick the dog piss out your pit bull and watch how many people quick to draw pistols. Jeffrey Dahmer had meat in his fridge, but it was wrong. To me, in my eyes, that's the very same song. Since I came home from rehab, my new quest, animal liberation, S on my chest. But the tights are being worn by the rich rapper. Paws up, don't shoot, animal lives matter. Yup, let's put Fido on the plate. Shih Tzu salad with the pit bull steak. Take the goldfish out the bowl and deep fry. Tell your child about the circle life when she cries. Seems like an incomplete circle to me though. For the most part, nobody kills us for meat, bro. To each their own. But wait, we share planets. Hold up, let's try to justify scandalous.
This is Charlie and Jack. Charlie is a horse that I rescued who's extremely old. He's 40 years old. He's lost the sight in both of his eyes. When he lost his eyesight, we decided that we needed to put him down. But we didn't give enough credit to relationships among our animals, because as soon as Charlie lost his eyesight, Jack, my old goat here who's 16, took up the job of being Charlie's eyes. One time we had some tornado weather and there was a microblast. Jack came home screaming. And it was like, Timmy's in the well kind of thing. He's running to the gate, he's yelling. And so we come through the gate and Jack just took off. And what we found was the microblast had twisted a grove of trees in a circle. And my blind horse is in the middle of it. And there was no way for him to get out. So Jack actually came and got us to go help his buddy because he couldn't lead Charlie out of that. After that day, I've no longer worried about my blind horse. The reason I know that Jack knows that Charlie is blind is because when Charlie lost his eyesight in the one eye, Jack would lead him on this side. When Charlie lost the eyesight in his remaining eye, Jack started leading in the front. There's a patch of grass that grows in the back of the property, and it's hard to get to. And for no apparent reason, Jack will take Charlie back, lets his friend graze. When Charlie's done, Jack leads him back. When they're leading back, typically the goat would be foraging along the way home. He doesn't do that. He stays on the trail. He lines himself up in front of his buddy, keeps Charlie within 10 or 15 feet of him, and brings him home slowly. Charlie can tell the difference between Jack's footsteps and the other horse or people. Charlie knows those footsteps like his own heartbeat. Once Charlie knows Jack has him on the trail, you'll notice he stops sweeping because he knows Jack is going to lead him to this area that Charlie's most familiar with, and then he's good. We say that humans are the only ones with the instinct of compassion. I say that's wrong. I say that some people are more compassionate than others, some animals are more compassionate than other animals, but we are all capable. We all have the same instinct to be compassionate. Jack gets nothing out of this relationship. Charlie can either protect him or provide for him. So what Jack has done is he is protecting his friend. Period, end of story. There is no Charlie without Jack. All of the things that a normal-sided horse would have, he has, based on a relationship with an old goat.
After 16 years with Jack, Charlie recently had his last moment in the sun and died.
Jack walked up to his friend and put his head down, and he turned around and went home. And the way he went home surprised me. I kind of expected Jack to have an emotional reaction, but he really didn't. He turned around and he headed back home down the trail and went to his favorite place to bed down at night, and he was done. At first I thought, well, maybe he doesn't understand Charlie's gone, but then I thought, well, he's never left his side. And seeing Charlie laying down like that should alarm Jack. But it didn't alarm him. He just kind of went, okay, old friend, you know, we're done. And very quickly, he's gone downhill. I don't want this little goat and this little horse's story to pass unknown. The stigma with animals that they're just muscle and bone and all they care about is food. I mean, who would think that a goat would take up with a blind horse and spend years doing nothing except babysitting this animal just because he needed help? These guys have so much more to them than we give them credit for. We buried Charlie in a spot in the woods under the trees where they used to hang out. And you could go there in the afternoon and Charlie would be grazing and Jack would be laying in the sun, and that's where we put Charlie, and soon Jack will join his friend right there.
Hi. I brought my huge, gigantic friend along. His name is Jaja. You know, like what you do to most of these creatures on this earth. All the time, every day, ocean, sea, it don't soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. How come I can eat what moves, but I can't eat what purrs? Soft kitty, warm kitty, tell me what's the trip? How come killing dolphins wrong, but I can slaughter pigs? A vegan in leather shoes, a crackerized nigga. Happy and depressed, my laughter is bitter. I rap to these fishes of men in hopes of they open their eyes complete and show love. Till the day Burger King sells roast dove. Realize you and Logic been broke up. Perhaps she was the gym you never had, but now you hip, so go make a better fad. WTF, Mooey is the regress. About time for wisdom to return from recess. Why sell crack, hustle sugar and cheese? We Americana, boy, we love our disease. Starts with speciesism, hella driven gross. It's often hypocrisy we justify most. Coast to coast, Subway to McDonald's. Both do kids like cities, do potholes. Giraffe nachos, sounds yummy but they won't. In fact, it's atrocious to break they bones. Hey Holmes, that don't make no sense, dear. I don't know much though, I just live here. Just weird to say one cool but the other ain't. But recently Whitey caused a lot of black suffering. Recently Nagasaki and Hiroshima. So it makes sense, my bad, y'all please eat up. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. How come I can eat what moves, but I can't eat what purrs? Soft kitty, warm kitty, tell me what's the trip? How come killing dolphins wrong, but I can slaughter pigs? A vegan in leather shoes, a crackerized nigga. Happy and depressed, my laughter is bitter. I rap to these fishes of men in hopes of they open their eyes complete and show love. Till the day Burger King sells roast dove. Realize you and Logic been broke up. Perhaps she was the gym you never had, but now you hip, so go make a better fad. Kim heard the first verse, said I ain't go hard enough. So it's time to cut you off, call me a carpenter. Time to sharpen up, gotta give it to you straight and plain. Can't kill cows, then edify orangutans. It don't work that way until I can. Scream pro-black, then side with the white man. Nice tan, but I'd rather mulatto. F off unless you look like Apollo. Go away from me like Peter said to Jesus. Keep them all whole or cut them all into pieces. I get it. Some like pizzas, others grapefruit. But if you fire Black Kenya, keep White April. Ain't no way to avoid that court case. To keep a cow milking, they endure more rape. Sorry, that has no relevance here. F bacon, I'm trying to eat some elephant ear. A vegan in leather shoes, a crackerized nigga. Happy and depressed, my laughter is bitter. I rap to these fishes of men in hopes of they open their eyes complete and show love. Till the day Burger King sells roast dove. Realize you and Logic been broke up. Perhaps she was the gem you never had, but now you hip, so go make a better fad. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. How come I can eat what moves, but I can't eat what purrs? Soft kitty, warm kitty, tell me what's the trip? How come killing dolphins wrong, but I can slaughter pigs?
Famous vegetarian in history, Pythagoras. In fact, all vegetarians in history were called Pythagoreans. Pythagoras was one of the greatest geniuses of history. In fact, all geniuses are vegetarians, bar none, period. All the dunces were meat eaters in history, all of them, the murderers, the idiots. Only vegetarians or vegans became geniuses. And so
it's crazy. Looking back at it, animals been enslaved for a long time. And we just go about our merry little old way, acting like it's all bueno. Animal live, a little more of the same. Equality is what I'm trying to force in your brain. Such a torturous shame to know this much pain. Many convinced eat death for life's gain. If that's true, all begins with die quick. Yet they're the only ones on the healthiest diet. Only ones not robbing calves of mom's milk. Only ones not eating her when mom's killed against mom's will when she's raped and made pregnant. Then her baby's stolen cause her milk's for statesmen, otherwise known as UNIG. But why is there no UNIT? Trifling we are to say the least. Pray to east, turn around and slay a beast. Hatred teaches how to justify ill. Way more than Lucky Jaw Ups with a still. Animal liberation, lyrical incantations, jock gang verses, all evil administrations, implications of a great future planning, but it does not involve rocking leather tennies. It does not involve dead animal heads, unless it's yours you nominate to have mounted on your bare skin rug, rocking a fur coat, 12 gauge barrel to the back of your throat. No hesitation to implement karma. Tell daddy I said hi, Pig Farmer. Tell daddy I said hi, Mr. Huntsman. Cook you up and serve you at the Nephilim luncheon. I expect the assumption that this a joke, but silly of you to think that I wouldn't grow up. Silly of you to be this damn gross. Can't be against everything you stand for. Just to be clear, I am firmly against all forms of physical violence. But you see how absurd it sounds when I get to talking about murdering people. But they, these meat distributors, if you will, rape, murder, every second of the day. Real talk. It is cool to rape and murder if you do it humanely. What the f? Well, at least if you're an animal. Gross. Ew, I don't want to talk about you, but sad but true, it seems I have to. The gross things that you do with your mouth, the food that you chew and kill said ouch. On your couch grubbing, on hand muscle, supporting the quote-unquote white man's hustle. When I smoke drugs, only druggies F with me. But it's all good if I'm on Vicodin and whiskey. It's all good if I chew cow and bake pig. Eating dead bodies don't mind the greatest. The slaughterhouse, the rapist, the pregnant cow. Pay close attention, let's break this down. Our need for milk and cheese disease is so great. Every cow on the farm repeatedly raped. Pretty convinced cows are being raped though. But hey, like they say, it's done humane, bro. Under the human umbrella, we do humane evil for our food. We rape and murder peaceful for our shoes. We rape and murder peaceful for our cows. We rape and murder peaceful leather seats. We rape and murder peaceful slaughterhouse. We rape and murder peaceful all for you. We rape and murder peaceful, and that's why the third world hates American people. No money and health, they need you sick and diseased like a dog. They want to keep you ridden with fleas, fat and happy, so lie, try obese and depressed. Only answer you're told is exercise and eat less. They never confess that eating death will kill you, but most doctors don't even know the real truth. Got us believing ain't nothing heathen about eating someone who once was breathing. But hold up, baby Paul, we kill him humane. Listen to what it is that you're saying. Can I slap the dog piss out you nicely? Or after such, will you promptly fight me? Miss me with any weak-ass arguments. Our addiction to death is marvelous. Part of us is self-contrary. Sucks only few find this is scary. Under the human umbrella, we do humane evil for our food. We rape and murder peace for our shoes. We rape and murder peace for our cows. We rape and murder peace for leather seats. We rape and murder peaceful slaughterhouse. We rape and murder peaceful all for you. We rape and murder peaceful, and that's why the third world hates American people. Word. This is like my least favorite song on the album. Sing is how I like where I live and all. Know what I mean? Carbon footprint, my carbon toes, my carbon soul. What does my carbon show? Harbor no bullish. You need factual leaders of karma. Here's your madrigal. Over 600 gallons of water to make one hamburger. Let's dig a little farther. Between meat transports and animal burps and farts, those emissions tower over all trucks and cars. Plus the karma that we generate when we treat our animal friends worse than the state pen. I don't want to hate men, but G will occur. Cause Mother Earth's suffering and you ain't feeling her. Every village we're pillaging for cow farms. Dr. Dre the elite, the rest are D Barnes. Chronic carnivore culture captivity. Time to separate adversity from dad's pickaninny. Besides a normal effery to the right and left of me, our current legacy is littered with hella treachery. Guess we neglect to see our left behinds. Probably hard to process with such messy minds. Lest we blind ourselves purposeful about face. Word to cemeteries, we can all get erased. Irreplaceable your punk ass is not. Life is music, time to kick the crap out of hip hop. Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to write a second verse. I mean, because at that point, I'm just bashing. I'm just treating you like trash then. Know what I mean? And which, it'd be your karma, but the choice is yours.
How much dietary cholesterol is in just like one egg? A single egg yolk contains approximately 215 milligrams to 275 milligrams of cholesterol, depending on the size. The yolk of a large egg provides more than the 210 milligrams of cholesterol in a Hardee's Monster Thick Burger, which contains 2/3 of a pound of beef, 3 slices of cheese, and 4 strips of bacon.
Wow, that's a huge amount of cholesterol in just a single egg. I was actually shocked to find out that eggs have 8 times more cholesterol than beef, which is a cow, by the way. That's a ton of cholesterol that you do not need pumping through your arteries. We actually don't need to intake any extra cholesterol because our body produces it.
Mark my words, grandson of Anastasia, here to talk about the beloved Henkoeka. Wait. You might not know what that means, the chicken vagina butt. Oh, that thing, probably our most favorite egg dropper. Sandwich salad and fried rice topper. Lot of bodily fluids come down that hole. But you don't care, ipso facto, hen's asshole. That sounds yummy. Hen's menstruation in my tummy. Red wings in more ways than one, yep. Honey, is my omelet done yet? 1 step, 2 steps, soon I can't walk. On my 600-pound life, it's my fault. Ham hocks go good with the eggnog. Hens poop and pee the same hole that they lay from. Grosser than gross, can't believe I ate a whole lot of things that I presently hate. Meant to be great, instead we death hoard. Using life as a battleram at death's door. The chicken's crazy cause her egg's edible, but night and day ain't compared to vegetable. Medical attention, prescription pills. Plant-based diet kills the medical bills. But still, we rather eat other creatures. Say you love Job, I hate what he feeds you. Don't beat yourself up, I don't blame you. But like the roots say, never do as they do. Eggs do set off a lot of meals, but taste just ain't worth the doctor bills. Deathmonger lifestyle. Oh God, plants grow free, how much does death cost?
Does anybody know what an egg actually is from a hen? And don't say embryo or aborted fetus, not even close. It's unfertilized, so it can't be either. Hen is a female, though. Unfertilized egg through a female system. It's part of her menstruation cycle. It's a hen's period. People scramble up hen periods in the morning, and all of a sudden I'm weird because I don't make omelets anymore. Are you aware that when animal protein enters the human body, it makes our blood acidic instantaneously? But our blood can't stay acidic for long or else we die. So our body has to figure out instantly how to neutralize the acidity. I have some good news and some bad news. Let's start with the good. Our bodies have figured out how to neutralize the acidity. Bad news. There's only one way to make it happen at this point. With phosphate. There's only one source of phosphate in the human body. Bones. Just so you know, our bones are comprised of two things. Calcium phosphate, and they're binded together. So our body leaches calcium phosphate out of the bones, takes the phosphate to neutralize the acidity, and then we pee out the calcium. This is why every single epidemiological study, those are the ones done on human populations, every single one shows that societies that consume the most amount of animal protein have the worst rates of osteoporosis, bone fractures, and cancers. While societies that consume little to no animal protein, the vegan and vegetarian ones, Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, Rastafarians, Seventh-day Adventists, have little to no rates of osteoporosis, bone fractures, and cancers.
I'm only cool enough to do this song by default. You know, by being born awesome, by being brave enough to eat awesome, and the story goes on. Anyhow, I think we should get started. Cooler than the coconut whip in the chiller. Animal blood, blame the cause or the killer. Real men eat plants, be wise with the share. Out of here if you do not care. Who do not bear might cast a spell on ya. Asparagus arrows from my bowl like marijuana. I'm a stoner, so I murder munchies, but wifey tell me to ease up on the chips, not politely. I be like, chill, ma, you know these plant-based. She still roll her eyes, give me the gas face. The great times of the healthy and the humane. Far from the average, how cool kids do things. Lace your sneakers with shoestrings, do that now. To surrender does not mean you bow down. In fact, it means to join the winning team. Processed meat is deadly as nicotine. If the cool kids were cut in class, would you cut it with them? Or you the type to be like, nah, I ain't knucking with them? The disgusting system we got now, if it was ass, you could smell like 3 blocks down. Reebok sound, Nike looking like Adidas. But don't ask vegans, couldn't tell you what the beef is. Peaches and herbs, heavens, yes, plant-based. These cool kids don't run that rat race. Filled meat is pretty bomb, just FYI. Little water in the pan, turn heat on and fry. chorizo sausage, but all made out of veggies. So good, plus I eat grass and juice heavy. Go to sleep late, wake up early, no props. For no reason, I should just say snow jobs. Like when the Department of Agriculture is riddled with the finest of GMO vulture. But Oprah pushes Weight Watchers like it's meth. From the meat to clog arteries to the death. Don't expect someone to come save you. You should do that yourself, okay, boo? Let me tell you something about cholesterol. Some say that this may be the best of all. Cholesterol only comes from meat, eggs, and milk. But hurry home, get them groceries to the till. If the cool kids were cutting class, would you cut it with them? Or you the type to be like, nah, I ain't knocking with them? The disgusting system we got now, if it was ass, you could smell like 3 blocks down. Reebok sound, Nike looking like Adidas. But don't ask, vegans couldn't tell you what the beef is. Peaches and herbs, heavens, yes, plant-based. These cool kids don't run that rat race. Take a breath with me now. Blood, feces, and other bodily fluids, how do you do it? Obviously, how do you drew it? Truth did a number on tobacco, meats next. Green plants for our food, God's precept. Read the first book of the Bible, 130. Roll your sleeves up, it's time to get dirty. You may be Hershey black or pasty white. We're over animals, we have dominion, right? Nice, I'm sending my kids to the slaughterhouse. No, that's what dominion is all about. That same Bible said, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, except for your meal? Ill. Wait a minute, that ain't true. Bible ain't say that, dude. Use a fool. Cool. Now that point is proven, KIM, time to keep it moving. Blood, feces, and other bodily fluids, how do you do it? Obviously, how do you drew it? Truth did a number on marijuana reform. Now, legally, a nigga hella high out his gourd. But this about the floors, the walls, and even the meat. Slaughterhouse, the barbecue, sour and sweet. Pus cells in the dairy, 100 million a cup. That really ain't that much. I feel you. No guts, no blood, no glory. Just didn't know it applied to this story. Goring. Gross if you think about it. But y'all cannibals hella creep with y'all-ish. I don't need animals for nothing, and show don't use their gross ass for munching. No administration, no bee vomit, and sure as hell don't use cow's milk as a tonic.
There was a series of commercials for McDonald's that began with the kids doing something pro-social, like the kids were doing homework or they were listening to classical music, and everything was very dull and boring. And suddenly Ronald McDonald appears, and all of a sudden everything is brighter, the music livens up, and the kids are transported to McDonald's where, presumably they live happily ever after until they die of, type 2 diabetes or other, obesity-related diseases.
Ja gang. F Babylon. F the devil. And everybody like him. That's right. You heard it right. Ja gang, simple and basic, but hard to understand. Homeostasis, even though that is the word of the eon. Treat Babylon like the ground gets peed on. Above, below, inside, out all day. As a nation, we are 5 billion pounds overweight. Never mind that though, stay a fatso. You don't need joy anyway, that's for Aplo. Have no quarrels about being healthy. The bacon is cooking, the butter is melting. Buy and sell things or act like Jesus. Dollar bills covered in coke and feces. Dirty beaches, they represent us. Heart of glass and yours is about to get crushed. Disgusted by what we call normal, our lifestyle putrid more than a porno. The torso twerk quite titillating, like reptilians our shift is shaping. Have no reservations, eat well or die. Real talk, or would you rather hear a lie? Ill hawk, you can't justify sickness and won't fix bad intake with good fitness. Let this resonate at a high harmony. Meat plus food equals the pharmacy. Clogged arteries, osteoporosis, mortuary, church, cemetery roses. Only thing louder than the bass is weed. Plant-based diet, baby, shake disease. Not really sure what it'll take to see the life outside of this make-believe. Can't just be dumb as they make most. Deck the halls, just don't do it in gay clothes. No need to point out a phobia mention. Just trying to see if you're paying attention. Some of my favorite henchmen are lesbo. Beat you into shape, stage hand with a death blow. Pep yo, step up, more than a little bit. Glorify death till the cops start killing.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hey, Mary, what's wrong? Don't you like veggies?
Oh, I'm not so sure.
But veggies make you strong like dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs ate veggies?
You bet. Did you know that some dinosaurs ate only veggies?
Really? I had no idea.
This song is dedicated to all the male chicks who get fed alive to a grinder. Male chicks, well, this topic is a little hellish. I tell this truth only, so you could be more wise like an OG. No more low-key, only upfront, and don't give a hot damn what you want, punk. Yeah, I'm pussyfooting, I like beating pussy. This wife of mine, sexy, gives me a woody, but I ain't a rookie, so it's time we cover. This harsh reality is colder than a motherfucker. Imagine your brother fed to a grinder, all because he wasn't born with a vagina. That's what happens when you're a male chick. Carnivores, man, them niggas hella selfish. You can't lay eggs, you're of no use. Time for you to die, really nice to know you. Male chicks, oh my, no vagina, you die. That's quite embarrassing, man, but that is the American way. Male chicks, no vagina, fed alive to the grinder. You don't lay eggs, opt out of here. Death to death, so about it, dear.
These workers, called sexers, roughly separate the male chicks from the females. These male chicks are worthless to the industry because they will not lay eggs and will not grow large or fast enough to be raised profitably for meat. These male chicks are killed by being dropped into a grinding machine while still alive.